Hey, what's up guys? I have a very exciting video today. This is to do with Sniperoo. Now, if you're not using Sniperoo, you're missing out big time because they've introduced a big update called the Roo leaderboard. So the way you get Roo bits is basically their own currency now. So if the first rate of the day you get 50 credits, 7-day streak you get 250 credits, 30-day streak you get 1000 credits, and obviously the more you trade, the more these credits go up, and I'll show you an example later. But as you can see, this month's is $2,000. So first place gets $750, second place gets 500, and bronze gets 250, which is third place. But you can see here that other users again as well, like $50, 20, top 20 users are going to get paid. So you're basically going to be paid to trade. Even if you win or lose, if you get these Roo points, you're still going to make money. And on top of that, Sniperoo is the fastest bot on Solana at the moment, and it also has the lowest fees on the market. So that's the new Roo leaderboard they introduced, which is very cool. I'll show you a live trade and how this increases in a second. I just wanted to go over a few other things on Sniperoo. If you click here on how to use, it actually shows you how to use every single little thing. You can see here that they're gonna have a Roo lottery soon, which is kind of like Soul Pot, which is very big actually. So that's coming soon as well. We have their leaderboard and rewards. And you can see here what are Roo bits, and it explains everything perfectly. So if you have any questions to do with Sniperoo, just go over to docs.sniperoo.app and it shows everything from installation, how to use. We have the trading platform integrations, Twitter, Discord sniping. It shows everything. So another thing I want to show you is how it looks like. So if we just paste the address here, it shows you everything you need to know about the token. So this say, for this instance, Bob the Frog is the token. So you see we have the address here, the supply, the price, the market cap, and what type of token is. So it's an SPL token. We can see we can check this token, Bob the Frog, on Bird Eye, Bullex, GMGN, Trench Bar, Dex Screener. We can see that there's no transfer fees. And before, you can see that sometimes people will add like a 5% selfie, but then remove the selfie. So this is the previous tab, and then on the current tab over here, you can see there's no fee. So this is a very good feature if you want to see if someone changed the metadata or how the token works. We can see here that it can't be minted, it's not frozen, and the fees, there is no fees. Good analysis and penalty points 501. So this is used from Check, I believe. So I wouldn't really go off this, but you do your own analysis. And you can see here, you can select multiple wallets. I have multiple wallets here. And you can see here, you can buy it or sell it, and you can have auto buy or auto sell. Now, a very good feature with Sniper is as an auto sell feature. So you can see here that, let's say at 10% profit. So let's say we buy for one, so I want to make 50% profit, and the most I want to lose is 15%. So if you set this up, and if you're buying, let's say 1 SOL, you can see that you'll make 0.5 SOL, but the most you'll lose is 0.15. So it's kind of like a stop loss and take profit, which I always preach about, because if I used to trade Forex, you always have to trade with a stop loss. You can't just let the trade run blind. We always want to say how much we lose. So if, let's say we want to lose 10%, that would be a 5-to-1 risk to reward ratio, because you're making 50% and you're losing 10%. So that's a very good feature, the auto sell here. And you can just have it off, or grid. Now grid is a trailing stop loss basically, or a static stop loss. So static stop loss is just a normal stop loss, it won't move. But a trailing stop loss, what that is basically if the price goes up, so does your stop loss, so your profits increase. But if the price goes down, it will never go down more. So let's say the price is around 1, if it goes to 2, the stop loss will also go up with it. But if it goes down, the stop loss will go down, but it won't go down more than the initial stop loss value. So it won't go below and you'll lose more money. This is just kind of to make profit. So if the price increases by 1.5, we sell 50% and a stop loss of 20%. And you can see here, this is how the minimum profits you make: 0.35, 0.63, 0.95. You actually go into here, into the docs page, and go how to use, and you go advanced auto sell, and this will explain the grid. So the grid mode elevates your trading strategy with sophisticated automation. You can choose between 2 types of stop loss. So trailing stop loss we can check here, and actually explains everything here and how it works. So if you're ever unsure anything, the docs is the perfect page for that. Now you might be thinking that you're going to be trading off this screen, but you're not, because if you go into Axiom, you can actually see the Sniperoo buttons are all here as well. And if you click into any chart, let's say the architect here, we can actually see here that we have our little trading menu here as well. So we can see here, if we just make this bigger, you can see here, and then you can also edit all your values here, your buy and your sell values. So let's just do a test trade and see how much Rubits we get for just trading. So if we do 2.5, save, and let's just go to Pulse, and let's just buy some random token that just launched like this. Actually, no, that one's dead. Let's just go to something that's more volatile. Let's look for something. When I'm scanning, I have no filters, as you can see. I just scan for what I think looks cool, and then I trade it. That's how I do it. So 4 seconds here. Let's just buy in here for a second. Boom. get in there. We're gonna get in at the top here, I believe. Oh, I should have actually opened this first. 2 seconds. We just opened this up. So this is open now, and then we can get in here. Let's say 0.25. There you go, we're in. You can see you rewarded 50 Rubits. So we're actually in now. We're up, let's see, 10%. So let's just sell here. And there you go. So it's kind of instant. I don't know what that little bug was. I think it's because I didn't have the sidebar open, but we can do another test just to make sure that it is fast. So if we just click buy again, we're in already straight away, as you can see. And if we sell, we're out as well. So it's basically instant. You can see here, there's your notification tab. So let's go into our Rubits now. And let's see, this is all the notifications. So let's just go into credits here. You can see here that we have 255 credits available. Now I only did 2 trades there, and we already have 255 credits. So if you're trading actively, that's how you're gonna get the most Rubits. So you can see here that AI Nano has 18,000 Rubits, and he's gonna win $750 in 2 days. So I just wanted to cover Sniperoo there. I know a lot of people are still using like Axiom or other bots as well, but like you should be using Sniperoo because you're going to be making money regardless if you win or lose, if you're going to be winning the top of the leaderboard. So if you're anywhere in the top 20, it's basically free money because the 20th person gets $20. If you're in the top 10, you're getting $70 for free. So it's a no-brainer. And another thing I wanted to cover actually is I get a lot of people asking me how do you set up like Sniperoo, because I know it's a bit intimidating, but if we just go into any of these shares, let's go Nemo, and we paste in the copy. You can click copy here and paste it over here if you want, or you can just use the instant trading window here. It's kind of the same as Axiom. So if we go here and we go into transaction settings, I follow what the latest JITO tip data is always. I check that. So I want, let's say, you can use fast or turbo. I like to go turbo, so 0.001. So as you can see, I already have that. I'll paste it for the same for the JITO tip on each side. And my slippage is always 25%, sell slippage 35%. And that's the only settings you need to do. Once you have that done, that's basically you trading. You can trade all you want now. You have the best settings. Even though I preach all the time, there is no best settings, but just if you go with turbo, you can't go wrong because it's 85 to 95% transaction success. So you're never going to fail. And if you're trying to snipe tokens, I would recommend going for whale turbo, as that's 99%, but bear in mind it is expensive. It's 0.02 Sol, but this is if you're trying to snipe like very hyped projects. So yeah, this was just a quick video on Sniperoo. They have a Discord as well, which is very, very good actually. It has all their trading. They have the pump fund trenches, BNB trenches. They have trading tools, so you can see there's captain signals, and they actually post signals on a daily basis, and they have an overview of how the signals went. So if you can see here captain signals and signals recap, we can check here how the signals did. So we can see here that on cumulative take profits out, if you made a 50x, this is all the stats. So if let's say we wanted to go for 2.5x, you can see here correct tokens are 247, profitable days are 48, 43, 19, 13. So if you take a stop loss at 9%, you're going to be profitable 48 days, and you can actually just check all of the statistics, and then you can actually just go into captain signals here and check the signals. If you don't want to trade yourself, you can try copying these signals and see if you get any success. Token stats is where you just paste and you want to see what token stats there is. We have Twitteroo, which is basically a Twitter tracker built into Sniperoo, which is very good. You don't need to pay for a Twitter tracker. They offer it for free. And then we have a signals discussion here if you want to talk about it. But there's a lot of other servers here. You can see here we have YouTube videos, Expos, engagement XP. So you actually get paid for engaging with their posts. And if you engage with them, they'll give you winners. So we can go here to announcements. You can see here. We just go here to weekly winners. Where is it? Ambassador. There, new weekly winner reward. So you get a specific role, a custom name tag, and this is what happens. So this is the challenge update. So if you have Twitter comments, you earn XP for Twitter comments, YouTube comments, and then if you go into challenge rules, these are all the rules. You can see here that's how much XP you get for a bookmark, like, comment, or retweet. Then new YouTube videos, you get a like for a well thought comment, and then at the end of the week, they'll pick winners who will win free money as well. So like Sniper really likes to engage with their community, and they're always trying to make the best tools and best ways for you guys to make money. So it's honestly a no-brainer on why you should be using Sniper. Like I've been using them since day one, and it's been like 4 months now, maybe more, and I've never switched from them. I'm very happy with them. They're very reliable and trustworthy, and they have big things coming in the future. So hop on the trend while you can, and thanks for the video. Peace.